guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to take a look at the newest Dokkan Festival exclusive. This is a Kid Goku who's from the Path to Power movie. So he is on both Dragon Ball Saga and he's also on Movie Heroes. One thing to note, I'm sure this will be a thing in the future. Remember that this Goku is not on the Turtle School category because the movie is sort of like a loose retelling, kind of the first two arcs, but Goku never actually trains under Roshi. So this Goku is not on Turtle School. It might be a factor later on. I think that this Goku is going to be ridiculous. I think there's a very good chance he's going to be the #1 TUR. I think moving forward, this guy is going to age a lot better than a lot of the other top TURs right now. I think this guy, Majin Vegeta, and Ginyu, probably, of these DOKKANFEST TURs right now, will probably age the best. Ginyu is stacking. Majin Vegeta has the damage reduction, which should play well into the future, at least better than some of the other characters. And this Goku is a ridiculous support, right? He's creating rainbow orbs. He can give damage reduction to the entire rotation, which is the first time we've seen that. He also gives support as well to Dragon Ball Saga and the youth category. That's the only thing, is that those characters are not exactly the greatest. Goku's team itself is not too exceptional, right? I mean, I feel like you're really going to want the new Android 8 as well, right? I'm going to do a separate video on Android 8, but of course we're going to bring him here. So I guess let's see what Goku has got for us, right? So Goku is a nuking character. So let's see here. So Goku gets, what are we looking at here? 20% attack and defense per orb. He gets a 7% chance to crit and 7% damage reduction per rainbow orb. He gets another 59% defense with 3 orbs, right? Then he has a guaranteed additional. It's a high chance to be a super with 5 orbs. And then he gives all allies crit and damage reduction with 7. We'll be able to get 7 right here. Let's go ahead and pop this. So this is going to give Goku... how many... That's what? 29% damage reduction? Because he gets 7% per rainbow orb. We got 3. Then he gives the 8% damage reduction to the rotation. And he's at 400k defense? Oh, okay. He does have All in the Family and Innocence activated with LRB Pan. Really? And then Great Saiyaman 4 is giving a little bit of support. So Goku does get 59% attack and defense on super attack as well. This isn't really like the craziest rotation, but it's like this Goku, like, he's a support, right? He's creating rainbow orbs. He is giving damage reduction to the rotation. That's a guaranteed additional right there. I just like having all of this damage reduction. If you have a high level of defense with all this damage reduction, this Goku is probably in a lot of instances going to be able to take attacks from some of these big red zone bosses. I think so. So he's looking, I think, pretty solid. Of course, getting a lot of orbs will be a big deal for him. So 271 right here. What if this is a pretty decent rotation. I think we might just go ahead and wank him right here. Why don't we? We didn't really get too good in terms of the rainbow orbs right here. So here's what we'll do. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. I'm telling y'all, just based off of that initial turn, I feel like Kid Goku is the strongest TUR. Because remember, he's a support with rainbow orbs, damage reduction, right? Like, he, to me, is looking like he's going to be quite good. So we'll be able to get everything except for 1 orb. Remember that he is a nuking character, so this is... I mean, he's going to do a lot of damage right here. His defense is going to be very high. 640k. Remember, he's getting 59% on super. He doesn't have a super attack effect defensive buff, but I think with all of his damage reduction in his kit, which, you know, I guess you could get unlucky if you don't have a lot of rainbow orbs. Like, on this turn, we only had, what, 2 rainbow orbs? So, you know, we only got, what, 14% damage reduction, but then we also got the other 8% damage reduction from the 7 key spheres. I think the most important thing is as long as you're able to get this Goku his orbs, he should be able to dominate. I think so. And keep in mind, on this, you know, sort of team that we've assembled here, with all these different sort of like, you know, youth category characters and Dragon Ball Saga characters, Goku is giving them support as well. 2 key and 50% attack and defense. So it's like, if they're planning on giving us like huge Dragon Ball Saga type characters, LRs or something like that, right, in the future, you know, maybe some of these characters like Demon King Piccolo could get like a big Dokkan Fest or something like that. You know, this Goku is going to be huge for those characters with between the support, the orb changing. You know, I really think him giving that 8% damage reduction to the rotation is going to be huge when you're fighting these huge bosses that just destroy you in one hit, right? It's going to be crazy. Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to get 7 orbs right here, huh? Let's just hit this right here. Okay, so let's see what Goku can get. So we'll be able to get 6 orbs. Okay, 6 orbs. Now, Goku does also have 2 different unit super attacks. He has one if we have Android 8 in the rotation, and then there's also one that he could do if Yamcha, Master Roshi, Oolong, Kid Bulma, or Bunny Bulma are on the rotation as well. Alright, so we'll get 6 orbs right here. This is all of our links activated except for Kamehameha, so we are looking pretty good. 382 right there. If you're rocking this Goku in slot 2, he is a god. Having, like, you know, just say you get 2 rainbow orbs, he's still got, the 14% damage reduction. He's getting 59% when he super attacks. Like, he would be very powerful on teams. Like, I just think about this kid Goku. He's on Movie Heroes, dude. Like, you know, running him with, like, the gods and Carnival Goku and shit like that. Like, Beast Gohan is coming. You guys might be shocked by this, but I bet you Beast Gohan is probably going to be pretty damn good when he does show up, right? That was a 9 million. That's without support. He just did a 9 million attack stat right there without support, is what that is. Because his normal super attack effect is he gets 50% attack for the turn, and his unit super attack, he gets 100% attack for the turn. So he did 9 million without support on that rotation right there. That is pretty good. Yeah, I would have to say so far so good for this Goku. I mean, if they're going to drop a character like this, because Goku, I think Goku is kind of like 50-50. A lot of players understand, like, Dragon Ball is the roots of the series, it needs respect. And then there's a bunch of people who are going to be like, not a Super Saiyan, don't care, right? Not, you know, the final boss, Cell, full power Frieza, right? Not a Super Saiyan, I don't really give a damn, right? But if they're going to drop one of these characters that's, you know, sort of not on that mega hype level, they have to make them overly busted like this. Ginyu and Pan, I think, are acceptable. Pan, maybe they could have loosened her restriction with allies. But, you know, Pan, this Goku, and Ginyu, I think, are good. Raditz. Raditz also needed this treatment and did not get it, though. Okay, so we're going to get the 7 orbs and 4 rainbow key spheres. So this is 36% damage reduction Goku's going to have on the turn. 331k defense, and he gets 50% when he super attacks. Like, on this turn, like, he'd be able to eat, I think, like, supers from things like, you know, Red Zone, Metal Cooler Core and shit like that. Like, this Goku is looking pretty good. How, like, great this guy is gonna be, a lot of it does depend on if, like, Youth and Dragon Ball Saga can get solid characters, right? Like, if they drop, like, a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Saga, who's, like, the best unit in the game or something like that, like, yeah, guess who's gonna get a lot better? This Goku, as a support type unit. The only real negative I have about this character right now, I would say, is simply just the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of the support just being for Dragon Ball Saga and Youth, because it's just like, I mean, we need those, if those categories are not getting the buffs, right, then we're not going to see Goku be able to dominate. So I really, like, I would rather it was just like a super class support buff. I mean, sure, that would be pretty goddamn OP, but, you know, hey, it's tough, it's fine. Yeah, so we're seeing these stats that this Goku's sitting at. With him Rainbow Orb changing and stuff like that, his presence on, you know, very powerful teams like Goku Family, Movie Heroes, Pure Saiyans, I could see this guy being very effective, because besides just his support, don't forget that we do also have the, whatchamacallit as well. He has the Rainbow Orb changing, which can be very good. Although, to be fair with the Rainbow Orb changing, a lot of that we want to put on him, right? Like, we want to make sure he's getting a lot of those Rainbow Orbs. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop B-Pan's active skill and stuff like that right here, and we'll just go ahead and we'll just do like a big crazy attack. Yeah, so this Goku is looking really, really, really strong. I do like this character quite a bit. He does also have an active skill, which we can do if he's been hit 8 times or HP is 59% or below. All right, let's see, 15. Okay, well, there's so many rainbow orbs, we'll only be able to get 15 orbs right here. I mean, that's still good. Now, let's grab that. Let's pop B-Pan's active skill right here. So we're getting support. We got B-Pan's active. Goku's at 500k right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what this damage is looking like. But Kid Goku, man, he is looking strong for sure. I guess it's possible that, you know, you could be fighting, you know, Red Zone Metal Cooler, or Red Zone Omega or something like that. And, you know, even with this Rainbow Orb changing, perhaps you get unlucky with it or something like that. It certainly is possible. But I would say that this character is looking very good. A lot of the... Because, I mean, dude... this guaranteed additional, too. Like, you don't want to forget about that. 5 key spheres, he has a guaranteed additional with a high chance to super. Like, look at this damage he could do as a support. This is, like, next level shit right here. I'm liking this Goku quite a bit, man. I think that this Goku is really, really exceptional. So, let me know what you guys think of the Dokkan Fest Kid Goku right here. The only real negative is, I guess, his support, like, actually hitting. They have to actually drop units to be able to hit it, number 1. And then the other thing is his team is certainly not crazy, right? Which is Exploding Rage, Dragon Ball Saga, and Youth. I don't... That roster, that lineup is not great, but Goku is on real juggernaut teams that you could put him on anyway, right? Like Movie Hero and stuff like that. I mean, Goku is getting the 200% lead from the gods, right? Because Goku's on Kamehameha. So let me know what you guys think of this Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. I feel like this guy is number 1 right now. He is real strong. The support, the rainbow orbs, right? He'll have the big active skill against some of these big red zone bosses. I like this Kid Goku quite a bit, so. All right, guys, real quick at the end, let's fire off the active skill for Goku. Let's see how much damage he can get, because, I mean, this is important to show, right? I mean, Goku does get this 800% attack right here. Let's see how much damage he will go ahead and pop with this. Now, keep in mind that the active skill... It's a little bit different from some of the big characters, right? Like, if we think about, like, Pan or some of these other big characters, Vegeta and Trunks and stuff like that, those characters actually stack attack, which is going to cause it, yeah, only 2 million right there. So, Goku does get a 59% chance to crit for the turn as well. But I don't think Kid Goku's active skill is going to be on the same level as some of those characters, again, like Pan, because of the fact that he is not stacking attack, right? But there's Goku's active skill. There's Goku, again, an exceptional character. He's going to be very, very good. I think he's going to be very strong on a lot of teams. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.